Well, first of all, thank you for coming to us to see how St. Peter's neighborhood is still struggling to get repair for the roofs, for the homes. But also there are beautiful stories, as for instance this one, how tourists from the United States of America contacted us, and as we could do because of the inventory that we made with seniors, they could go through the paperwork that we had, and they choose two families to bless their heart, repairing their homes. The gentleman that we will be interviewing is one that has been moved by God. He decided to come and help out. It is his vocation, but this is what is that God put on his heart to do. From this family, we have Gail, who lost her job because of the hurricane. She can tell you the struggles that she's going through, what it is that she already did to get assistance, to get help for her and her two kids. This is what a lot of people in St. Peter's are still going through. But no better one to explain to you, for you to understand what we are going through. Let's talk with Gail Hodge herself.
At the AUC in Kupakoi. And right now the work is kind of limited because there are not much students came back. And I have to do odds and end job like everybody else. I heard other stories. People who had stores in town or stores wherever had to end up maybe baking at home or cleaning as a job that they probably never did before. Right now, after Irma, you have to do what you have to do to survive. I was taking care of my one of my best friend's kids because she wasn't finding a play school for them. So we talked and we decided that she would pay me for taking care of the kids. It wasn't much, but better something than nothing. And that's about it for now.
I understand that you tried to get help, and your help didn't come forward. You approached to four entities to able to assist you, and each one of them could not come up. How did that went?
Until now. They made us fill out forms.
So you went to VSA?
VSA, went to VSA. Well, me and my sisters, all of us helped. Each one of us went to different people. We went to VSA, we went to Fromi, we went to
St. Martin Development Fund.
St. Martin Development Fund, and nothing. Up to now, it's January 19th now, 1920, and nothing, not even a phone call. My mom told me they had two gentlemen came here and, I guess they were auditing to see, what's the cost of, I don't know. But after that, they never showed up again. That was in October. They never even gave her a card as professionals, gave her a card and say, well, because you can see that she's an old elderly person and, she need help, and give her a card or something she mightn't remember so she could tell us because we're trying to work and get our lives together. But we never heard from them. That was since October. And then we went to the John Lamley Center. Mr. Yeshurun directed us to go there. And we went and filled out forms, and this is how we got help from Donna and Dan, and which, as you can see, we're getting through. We're getting our roof on, and we're getting it on properly.
And I understand you also is assisting them along with rebuilding back the home.
Of course, it's my home. I should be here every day until it's done. My son, my big son, he's 25, he's helping as well. My sister, Patrice, she's helping as well. My 13-year-old, making 14 next month, he's helping as well. When he finished school, he comes straight here to help with whatever he can help with. Yeah, all of us are helping, so we want to get it done.
How dramatized was it for you? I noticed that all section of your home, that the roofs are off completely.
Yes.
What was it like when you went through that? If you could share that with us.
It was, that's something I don't,
It's something that you will never want to experience again.
no.
Now, when your roof has gone completely, where you all they went?
We stayed, some of us stayed in the back by my sister because my sister have an apartment at the back, a 1-bedroom. So we let my mom stay there, and my big son and I, we slept in the car for like 2 weeks. And I took my last child up by his father. His place didn't get no damage, so we let him stay up there. And we got help here and there to maybe sleep one night by a friend or, whoever. And very grateful for that. And then I get this friend, Inicio Martina, who allowed myself and my last boy to stay there. Actually, he wanted my mom. He told me I could bring my mom and my bigger son as well. But my mom, she'd rather stay here. And my big son, he'd rather stay with her. So we split up. We're in Colby and they're here. And it's very hard because I can't get to take care of her like I'm supposed to. Because sometimes she forgets if she eats. And my son have to go to work sometimes, and somebody always have to be here with her because her health is deteriorating. Well, her memory then is deteriorating. And then her health would deteriorate because she's not being cared for the way she's supposed to be cared for.
Now, how did your mother went through with this? So at the age of she, I understand for you, she's 85 years old, and then going through the storm. It's not going to be her first hurricane, but this one is one of the biggest one that ever hit St. Martin.
Yeah.
How was her feelings going through that storm?
She was depressed for weeks. Weeks? Actually, months. She was depressed after the hurricane. She was crying almost every day. And then when I had to move to Colby, I couldn't see her every day like normal. And she would forget when I came and looked for her, and then she would tell me she thought I'd give up on her. And she would cry and she would hold me so tight, and she didn't want to let go.
All in all, now you're trying to recover from all what happened. You have help coming from some friends, or I guess your best friends right now, that helping you to get back on track, and I guess that is going very well for you.
Yes.
We're Dan and Donna Lichty, and we actually live in Niceville, Florida. We have a contracting business in Atlanta, Georgia, and God has richly blessed us. He's given us, number one, a heart for those that are in need. And I'd like to read you a scripture verse that tells you why we're here. And it's in James 1:27. Religion that is pure and undefiled before God the Father is this: to visit orphans and widows in their affliction, and to keep oneself unstained from the world. We have been coming to St. Martin for probably 10, 12 years. When you get a little older, you lose track of time sometimes. And we've enjoyed being here. But our goal when we come to St. Martin was never just to come and relax and do nothing, but our goal is to serve our God. And for the first couple of years we had a little trouble finding a church, and then we found Good News Baptist Church, and we found ways to serve the people of St. Martin through Good News Baptist Church, and we have enjoyed that relationship that we've had there.
Now, how did you get in contact to this family to able to assist them?
Oh, this was really easy. We got here a week ago Friday, and Saturday morning I go to the Gideon's meeting with my good friend Raymond, and Raymond works with the elderly here, and first thing I did was ask Raymond, do you have a lead for us? Because we knew that there were many houses without roofs, and I've been in the contracting business 45 years, so this was, other than my physical abilities, this was pretty easy. I'm getting a little slower now. It's a little harder for me to drive a nail than it used to be, but I can still do it.
What was the destination that you saw when you came to the home and see that the amount of work that had to go in it, especially that at the time of your age, like you just finished, you're not active before, but you get something done.
Oh, Don and I are still pretty active. It's just that we just aren't quite as nimble as we used to be. And when we came to the home and looked up and saw no roof there, why, it was I could call it a no-brainer. This is a house that needs a roof. And that's what we did. We came and let me think here, last Tuesday the material was delivered, the 2x4s and the zinc, as they call it here in St. Martin. We call it metal roofing, but down here you don't say that way, they don't know. I say zinc now. And we had that delivered last Tuesday, and I think we have about half of the house done now. And it's been a joint effort with Gail and her sister Patsy and Gail's son Mario.
Oh, I'm just heartbreaking to see how these people are living.
And what actually do you do? Do you take up a hammer and knock a nail in the zinc?
No, I can't hammer, but I'm a gopher. I get this and I get that, and I help a little bit lifting this and that, and so I'm mainly a gopher and a cleaner-upper. It's my projects.
I guess the family that you help now appreciate it tremendously of what you're doing and getting them back up on their feet.
Yes, I'm sure they do. It's our pleasure to do this, and we are so thankful to God because He has blessed us way beyond what we could ever imagine.
Yeah. I could understand from you there's a lot of mixed feelings into what you saw and able to do.
Oh, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. I mean, it's been months and people still need so much help.